we got that work, we got that clips, I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. We got that work, we got that clips, I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. Shout out to Drip, he the man of the hour. We got the work, we got the clips, we got the power.
What's up? What's up? Let's go. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing today, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing today? Man, I had a great day at therapy today, at physical therapy today. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You smoke. So you want to smoke? You want to smoke? What's up, y'all? Little pregame before the big game. It's an open show, open topic. I do have a few videos, but you know, it's a Thursday. I gotta go at 4:30 anyway, so I just came to just kind of stream for a little bit, about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Woo. I say hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit that button. It's free. Don't cost you a thing. Probably a 2-drink minimum. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that motherfucker staying way fresher now. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. Yeah. If you trying to put some weed in a bag, put it in a mason jar, man. It'll help you out a whole lot. What's up, chat? What's up, Senegal? What up, Coach Jack 313 the Great? The best to do it in the business, in the building. Best to do it in the building. Yup. Let me see what we got for y'all today, man. Let me see what I got for y'all. Oh, man, come on, bro. Damn, y'all. Let me see what we got for y'all today, man. I told y'all I ain't had no let's see. Should I do that one? Let's see. Let me go find something in the archive. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna pull one out the hat. On y'all. This sounds crazy. That's what we need to go to right there. Who had smoke? Yeah. Who had smoke? Yeah. Who had smoke? Yeah. I don't know what none of my shit is. Like shit just be disappearing around this house. Damn. Okay. Damn, why my local C? I know you fucking lying. Let's see, hold on. Okay. I have to find something on the back end. What's up, Miss Bridget in the building? What's up, Miss Bridget? I'm just finding something real quick. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm finna just bring it up anyway. Let's see.
Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests.
Culturally white, okay? So it's not just somebody who is ignorant of racism or things of this nature. Rather, she is pushing the idea that slavery is embedded in her own words. This comes directly from the Confederate Sisters of America's diatribe when they tried to defend their role in slavery. She had Nick Fuentes basically assault her black staff while in interview, and you defended her. So yeah, that's the question. What is your position?
Okay, my position was, and I did a show about it. I don't know if you saw the show, but I said basically that what Pearl said, one, a lot of what she said was taken out of context. And I played it over and over again for everybody to see. What she said was the guy that made the movie Roots, I forget his name or whatever. He said that he embellished. His name is
Alex Haley.
Yeah, Alex Haley.
Thomas Sowell.
He said that he said Thomas Sowell. He said that he embellished Roots, which was what she said. Now, everybody was saying she was saying that slavery was embellished. Now, if that was the statement she made, I would not agree with that. But what she said was that Roots was embellished. And so we got into this whole back and forth, and, you know, everybody, you know, says what they say. I done been called a coon eating butter biscuits, all of that goofy shit, right? But no, like, my position was that
not a coon.
Said. Now, does that mean not?
Actually, that is actually what she said, right? I know which video you're talking about. I've watched it myself. She started off by saying that I don't want to get in trouble by saying this, but some of the storyline of slavery sounds embellished. And then she continued to mention Alex Haley and Roots, and she said, like you said, I don't remember his name, right? And then she said the author of Roots said that he wanted his people to write a myth for his people to live by.
Argument was the Holocaust was not special, and all countries have done that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
so you're saying, why is the Holocaust special?
Yeah, basically.
Oh. Okay, what do you mean, basically?
Well, yeah, I mean, because of course, you know, we're getting into the details of it, but yeah, that's the gist.
Yeah, I mean, but you kind of deny it happened.
Yeah, I deny some of the parts of it.
You deny parts of it don't seem realistic to you. You think they were embellished upon.
I think they're embellished, yeah.
The same way. This sounds... Oh, gosh.
Diabolical.
They're gonna get in trouble. This sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do, is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible, it was,
right,
but they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people.
A few moments later.
Well,
Now, this was the part that was probably the dumbest part of the whole interview. This was the stupidest, the dumbest. Oh, this was stupid. So I said that slavery was embellished in the interview. Now, that not only is that comment insensitive, it's not accurate. There were things in slavery that were worse than what was shown on TV. What I was referring to, I don't even want to tell you guys what I was trying to say because it wasn't what came out and it doesn't even matter.
That was Alex Haley speaking about the authoring of his book, Roots, correct?
Well, the statement that I made on my show when it happened is I said that first part was incorrect, but the part about Alex Haley was correct. And I said she shouldn't have said it. If anybody watched the show, she shouldn't have said it.
I remember something else being said too.
Sir.
I just remember you saying that movies are actually made to look worse than reality because that's just the way it is. And I was thinking,
that was Pearl's statement too, per Roots.
You can't make movies worse than reality because there's no way to equate movie simulation to what reality is. Like, no matter how many fake lashings you give somebody, nothing compares to the actual lashings you saw from photos where people were imprinted from their backs that you look like it was out of something from medieval times. So things like that just seem kind of outlandish. I remember that take there, but somebody else go ahead and go.
Well, so I'm guessing they're trying to charge Angry Man up for co-signing Pearl, I guess. I don't know.
A Street, if you want
my first time watching it, somebody just
I
sent
have a
this.
response to that. So, and it was clearly.
I'm guessing they're trying to cook Angry Man for saying some of the shit that he said for Pearl. I'm guessing. I haven't seen this. Somebody just sent this with a nice little cash up. So I'm just watching it with y'all really trying to understand what's going on. So don't hold nothing. These people's opinions, not mine. Yeah, I'm just here for the party. I just roll my blunt. So yeah, we active. You know what I'm saying? We active, and put that right there. We active. So we just watching and damn, Drew. I spilled the whole fucking blunt. Damn. All right, let's get back to the video. We ain't gonna be here too long. 4:30, I got a dip.
Pearl's words. So why didn't she have the same response you gave to Ethan on H3 podcast? Because he literally played her words back to her, and she felt a little bit like, oh, I got your moment. I'm stuck. So let's kind of like escape from the podcast.
So do you agree with that premise that slavery was embellished?
There are parts that are under embellished and there are parts that are over embellished. I think it just depends what we're talking about.
So interesting. I've got to know what was over embellished about slavery.
I mean, I was talking.
So she said that it's things about slavery that are over embellished. Wow. Wow. So she's saying that we capping and rapping? Is that what she's saying, y'all? I think she's saying we capping and rapping, y'all. I don't know.
About a book that I read. Thomas Sowell talks about how the guy made Roots, talked about how it was for his people to live by.
You know, myth doesn't necessarily mean it's a lie, right?
And that doesn't mean the way it's depicted in the movie was how it actually happened.
Thomas Sowell compared Barack Obama to Adolf. Do you like that analogy?
But he wrote like 100 books.
You also said George Washington was viewed about from his slaves like a father.
That was from a Thomas Sowell book.
So he's your guy, Thomas Sowell. Thomas Sowell wrote a column about supporting segregation in public schools.
Like, you want me to talk about every single one of this man's opinions?
47 of George Washington's slaves tried to escape. Would you try to escape if you loved
What's up, Shawanda?
Maybe that one was wrong. I was quoting a book. So
do you agree with this?
Yeah, but see, Pearly, you gotta watch what you say, little baby, because you quoting books to get your ass thrown under the bus. What's up, Shawanda? What's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah, you out here quoting these books and shit. You better watch what you say, little baby. Before it get you in the world of shit. But you know, people say anything on the internet, but you know, ain't no censoring. Allegedly.
His statement, though.
Do I think overall it was embellished? Some parts, sure.
There it is. Which parts?
Some parts.
No, please tell me which part.
Don't, Pearly. Lord Jesus.
Tell me.
I think that certain slaves had good relationships
good,
with their
Shawanda.
owners. Not
Chilling.
all, maybe not most, but I think some did. You guys act just like
Go, Jack. What up?
There's been a whole
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on, but I'm gonna go. Thank you,
George.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, she shouldn't have said it in the first place. Like, I already acknowledged that. And she shouldn't have said that in the first place. Like, sitting up
Cynical
there
say, I remember
as
this
a
clip.
white woman making a statement like that is, even if you said it, it doesn't matter how you say it. It's gonna come off bad. It's gonna be bad optics either way.
All right, let me pause real quick. Hold on, let me pause real quick. We got a super chat from Brother Jumby. Shout out to Brother Jumby. Hold up, let me pull this up. 1 second, y'all. This went by. There we go. So Brother Jumpy said, that's a fucking lie. Alex Haley said, I give my people a folklore or mythos, not a work of fiction. Jesus, read a book, peanut butter. So that's what Brother Jumpy said. And this is, for me, I have done breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. I've watched Pearl get on every platform possible, putting her foot in her mouth. I've seen Pearl make the most racist statements. If we're going to sit here in good faith and actually say that Pearl is not a race and hark back to one statement and debate that, it's like we're not keeping it a stack right now. Pearl hung herself already. She already did the whole anti-Semitic thing on top of the whole black racism. It's already fully established now. There is nothing to debate here. So when we're going through the minutia of, oh, it was framed this way and it was X, Y, and Z, it's like, what are we doing here? We're months past establishing that Pearl is racist. Now, Angry Man, we know you caped for her. So we should be looking at, why did you cape for her knowing that she's racist, instead of trying.
Angry Man capes for Pearly things, but they say, see, this is what I'll be understanding, right? They say Angry Man is not black. Hell, they say I ain't black. Hell, this is crazy. Angry Man looks like a black guy. He looks like a black dude. To me, I don't know. I don't really know Angry Man too much. I've definitely talked to him before on the panel type shit. But yeah, a lot of people say his name is Hispanic. I don't know. That shit I don't really care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga getting his message out, that's what he doing. But at the end of the day, like, I don't be caring about all that shit like that. Oh, well, he ain't fully black or he ain't fully white, bro. So what? That's the only opposing thing y'all can say is he's not fully black, and that's alleged. Hell, to me, I don't know, but so what? That's why I say I don't get too invested in this internet. That's why I was telling the truth the other day. I just don't give a damn about none of that shit. I don't know these motherfuckers. I don't care. I don't. But I'm gonna come do my content because I'm a content creator. And I'm a review and react to commentary type guy. So we're gonna review, react, and commentate. Now if smoke come back from that, fuck them. Real shit. Fuck whoever got something to say. Because I mean, it is what it is. We're just giving commentary on how we feel about things. That's all. Ain't no direct smoke or ain't no beef. We gonna have to go outside and find each other. No. It's just commentary. That's all. So shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's go.
Trying to debate the points of saying, oh, she's maybe not racist and X, Y, and Z. Why did you cape for her? Was it financial? Was it she has 1 million subs, you have 400,000 or whatever you have? Anton has 200,000. Y'all are doing the business move type shit. Like, what was that about?
No, when I did the show, that was genuinely my thoughts. I didn't get a benefit from that. I haven't been on Pearl's show. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a benefit from that. That was just me saying what I thought. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if people disagree with it, cool. We can have the conversation. We can debate about it. As far as other statement Pearl has made, I don't really watch Pearl like that. You feel what I'm saying? I saw that statement because everybody was showing it and everybody was commenting on it. And I'm like, now that part was content strategy because like everybody talking about it, I'm gonna talk about the shit too. But my thoughts on it were genuine.
But your thoughts.
So wait. Now I hope I get this out right, because Angry Man is upset with Izzy for speaking on the Anton Daniels situation allegedly, right? But he just said content strategy is when, you know, let me bring it back so y'all can hear it, man. I don't want y'all to damn, what that motherfucker? Hold on, y'all. All right, let's go.
When I did the show, that was genuinely my thoughts. I didn't get a benefit from that. I haven't been on Pearl's show. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a benefit from that. That was just me saying what I thought. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if people disagree with it, cool. We can have the conversation. We can debate about it. As far as other statements that Pearl has made, I don't really watch Pearl like that. You feel what I'm saying? I saw that statement because everybody was showing it and everybody was commenting on it. And I'm like, now that part was content strategy because like everybody talking about it, I'm gonna talk about the shit too.
There you go, right there. Content strategy. If everybody's talking about it, I'm gonna talk about the shit too. But it seems like you're trying to police a few people on Anton. That's what it sounds like. I'm not too sure, but I see that you kind of uptight with Izzy Bands, calling his people chatty patties and all that shit. But you are saying that that's content strategy. If they talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it too. So what's wrong with that? I don't understand. What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with talking about content though. Like, now I can see if Angry Man and Anton are like super cool. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Miss Bridget? He just said he upset with Izzy Band because they chatted patties and cloud chasers and everything. But he just said content strategy. If they talking about it, I'm going to talk about it too. Like, I don't know Angry Man like that. So I don't know. I know he doing this Mickey Ficky thing on YouTube. That's all I know. And he introduced me to anime on somebody else's show. We was talking because the dude who wrote Dragon Ball Z had passed that day, literally that day. And him and Hot Sauce was talking about you know, a lot of different animes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that, right? But and this is not a Come at Angry Man show or none of that shit, because no, it clearly says open panel, open topic. I just randomly pulled a video from the goddamn archive. Yeah, no. Yeah. Izzy, if Izzy's looking for an apology, we probably won't get it. I don't think he'd get it. Izzy definitely probably would apologize to Angry Man. I think Izzy would do that. Izzy got a heart. He'll do it. I think Izzy would do it. I'm really shocked Izzy even wanted to have a conversation on the panel, because from what I know, Izzy, you know, bro would be like, bro, you could have called me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could have called me and we could have had this conversation and shit. You know, we ain't gonna put our business out in front of these folks. But I think when you open the chat up to personal business, it's rough. Because now you got a lot of influence in the chat, people telling you what to do, people talking about you, people saying shit that you might have said that you don't remember you said. It's a lot of different things like that been popping up. A lot of different things like that been popping up lately. So it's like, you know, it's hard to kind of not look at the chat type shit. But let's go. Let's get to it.
But my thoughts on it were genuine.
But your thoughts on it are genuine. Everybody, all black folks are enraged thinking that she's done some racist, or knowing that she's done some racist shit, because it persists. and you don't watch Pearl like that, so to take in her content, you want to speak about it because everybody's speaking about it. There's no harm in that. But you take the defense of Pearl.
See, he just said there's no harm in that. That's really what I'm doing with the Anton shit. I don't know Anton. I know when me and him had our discrepancy, it wasn't what he thought it was gonna be. But at the end of the day, I know enough to say what I can say about the clip that I'm playing, type shit.
Going against your people, and it's just, oh, you thought that she like, I don't really understand the explanation here. And then months later, after it's pretty much solidified that she's racist, you're still taking the same
in that particular instance. But if you showed me a clip right now where she said something that I felt was racist, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's some racist bullshit.
So what do you feel is racist?
Slavery being embellished is not racist.
It is, but the comment about roots, I didn't think that was racist.
Nobody was complaining about the comment about roots. As a matter of fact, if you run throughout Black YouTube, I can't recall a single person mentioning, oh, you know what?
How do you
Pearly said about the roots? We're talking about slavery being embellished.
So my thing is this. If he said it, what are you going to do about it? If she said it, what is you going to do about it? You act like you goddamn Fire Marshal Bill, like you finna stand on somebody's business or something. I don't see it happening. And you sitting here trying to charge up Angry Man for commenting on some shit that she did. Or he might have, you know, see, man, this is the thing when you had these live streams, right? That's why I'm going towards the pre-recorded more. Y'all been seeing the videos. Like, you can edit, you can do what you need to do, you get straight to the point. All the extra shit kind of going around and kind of just yapping sometimes, it get you caught up way worse. Way worse. Because sometimes, you know, we get to chilling, drinking, smoking, doing whatever they do, or just feeling some type of way and get to talking too much. That's all. We just get to talking too much, gang. Talking too much. Hold on. This nigga got a big ass head. Hold on, y'all. All right. Listen.
They were talking about Nick Fuentes being on the channel in front of a bunch of Black people and her saying that these are my Africans. That's what they were talking about.
Yeah,
and Brother Angry Man, I would like to hear from you as well, because I did watch a good portion of your response, and you did mention in your response, if you recall, that in your defense of Pearl, right, and your basically defense of yourself, I'm assuming, right, you said that you were done with Black women.
Yeah, I did say that. I did.
So, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
What?
You're done with Black people?
Right, so here's my thing, bro.
Wow. You're done with Black people. That's a new one, no? Damn. I'ma definitely. Yeah, Bridget said all you can do is not support her. I mean, yeah, that's it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see how people get like super overwhelmed by this shit. Like, even with Izzy talking about that shit, I'm just like, bro, you doing too much, bro. That's you and this man know each other in real life. Have that conversation with bro and get on out the way, man. But if he making the content, I fully understand. Fully understand. Yeah. Everything is content nowadays. Shit. So if that's what Band's doing, then shit. You know. you can't like stop or get mad at bro for doing what he's doing as far as like making that shit content. But you know, it make Izzy look like Angry Man is you know what I'm saying? Like that's who he look up to. Or not even that, bro, because that sounds crazy. Not like look up to, but like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know, Easy my guy. But that's what it makes it look like when you come on the stream. Yeah, he's mad and da da da. Like, I sent the nigga a super chat and was like, bro, who cares? We grown. Let's all be great. Support the show. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me being an ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me being funny. Just really just trying to kind of make a nigga laugh, derail. But at the end of the day, man, them niggas really know each other in real time. But if Iz is making the content, I'm sure Angry Man's making the content. Like, cause you could tell, bro, you can tell on a panel when them niggas brothers. You can tell that shit. You can tell them niggas is brothers. You can tell them niggas know each other in real time. You can tell they know about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Izzy said, and shout out to Izzy brother, RP, to Izzy's, I don't want to lie and say older or younger. I think it's his older brother. But he the one who started calling that nigga Angry Man. So it's a lot of diabolical history in between that mother. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of history between them. All right, Miss Bridget. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of history between them guys. But let's get to it. But Angry Man just said, okay, I'm sorry, Bands. Don't charge my mind, charge my heart, bro. I love you. Younger brother. Okay, appreciate it, Coach Jack. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because I don't ever want to say the wrong thing on no shit like that. So, Bands, if you listen or somebody tell you Drip said the wrong thing, forgive me. But now, like, but you know, Bands know what it is, man. He know ain't no type of shit like that. But yeah, it was his younger brother. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bands' younger brother, man. Coach, I say life the legend, RIP. Nah, for sure. For sure. But Angry Man did say he's done with black people, bro. That's just I mean, it don't bother me none. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that get clipped up, like how we reviewing this old video now. Him saying that, people will bring that shit back up and charge him for it. You know what I'm saying? People will bring it back up and charge him for it. And have a whole 3-week strain of just roasting this nigga Angry Man. Because he said he threw at black people. But then you got people saying he's not black. So him saying he threw at black people, does it make him a racist? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reviewing and reacting, coming up with devil advocate type shit. Somebody said in the chat, say, stop taking black people money. Yeah. And that's why I thought he was, you know, pretty much black. It's a lot of black people support that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black people support Angry Man. So that's why I never knew that they said that he wasn't black until like, shit, about 3 months ago, I think. Probably about 2-3 months ago. All right, like 2-3 months ago. But I mean, if somebody in the chat can confirm that the nigga not black, and he say he threw at black people, like that's diabolical, because a lot of black people support you. I remember my first time going to, and I don't never really go to Angry Man show, because the shit he talk about, I don't get into. You know what I'm saying? All that political shit, I don't get into it. But when I went over there one time, and I sent a super chat, and he, you know, he read it and everything, you know, shot me out and shit. it's niggas over there sending hundos after hundos, 50 balls after 50 balls. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed that shit. I said, oh shit. This nigga getting a chick in this hoe. And that was like, okay. Miss Bridget say Izzy and AM said he is black. That's what I thought, Miss Bridget. That's what I thought too. I didn't know he was something else or allegedly something else. I didn't know that. I thought bro was black. Like, I can kind of see what he can kind of look like a little something, but yeah. Okay. She said nothing like the lead attorney. Okay.
Never watch my.
See, I didn't even know that the lead attorney wasn't black. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's wild. I did not know that.
My show, right? I may take a position that a lot of people don't agree with, and I have my reasons for it, right? But it's my thought. It's my original. It is, but the comment about Roots, I didn't think that was racist.
Nobody was complaining about the comment about Roots. As a matter of fact, if you run throughout Black YouTube, I can't recall a single person mentioning, oh, you know what?
How do you
Curly said about Roots? They were talking about slavery being embellished. They were
Oh, I didn't know that, Miss Bridget.
influencers being on the channel.
What is he? What is the lead attorney? I didn't know that. So I'm saying, like, I don't watch the lead attorney. I'm not even subscribed, I don't think, to the lead attorney. I don't know. Like, I know who the lead attorney is. I'm just saying I'm not subscribed. I didn't know he wasn't black. What is he, what, Puerto Rican or something? You know, we got to be mixed with a Mexican or something. He's not black. Okay. Let's go.
In front of a bunch of black people and her saying that these are my Africans. That's what they were talking.
These are my Africans are diabolical. That's so disrespectful, bro. That's so disrespectful. Yeah, these are my Africans. What? These are my Africans. Where they do that at? These are my goddamn Africans. What? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, ladies and gentlemen.
About. Yeah, and that Brother Angry Man, I would like to hear from you as well, because I did watch a good portion of your response, and you did mention in your response, if you recall, that in your defense of Pearl, right, and your basically defense of yourself, I'm assuming, right, you said that you were done with black women.
Yeah, I did say that. I did.
Done with black women.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
What?
I did say that. Well, hold on. So here's my.
So why would he say he's done with black women? Is that why Angry Man like kind of fires off on a lot of these black women? Like, bro, be like, I remember he went off on Chanel. It was diabolical. And one thing that I could say about Izzy Bands is he didn't stop that shit. He didn't stop that shit, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, when Daryl asked him about that tyranny shit, and it was on record that he pretty much did say something to kind of, intertwine, but he didn't stop Angry Man on Chanel. He didn't stop Angry Man on Chanel. Okay. Yeah, he didn't stop Angry Man on Chanel. He didn't do that. And that's not a foul. I'm just saying, when you was keeping that energy up with the Anton shit and Tyranny Kids when Daryl was up there, you was like, nigga, I never let no shit like that go on, pretty much. Like, you let that shit go on with what's his girl name? Chanel and Angry Man. He dog walked her. You let that shit ride. You let that shit ride. She was all type of bitches and hoes. And you let that shit ride. You ain't say shit. It's the Angry Man. You know, the narrative is spent over there. I see it. But this is my thing, right? I actually like Izzy Bands. I like the nigga content for the most part. You know, we done business together. You know what I'm saying? Like Izzy kind of stuck it out with your boy when shit got ugly. Facts. So I don't have a problem with none of that shit. If that's how you want to treat Angry Man, bro, do your Mickey Vicky thing, bro. Fuck them niggas. Straight up, bro. Fuck them. Like, what's going to happen if you don't? I mean, if you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. But at the same time, Angry Man has a big stepping stone in Izzy's career on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that picture. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing is wrong with that picture. Izzy and Angry Man have a friendship. This is not YouTube partnership. These niggas have been in the same car, spent money, all kind of shit. They know each other business, families, everything. If that's how he treat bro, that's how he treat bro. But they'll hang Izzy to the cross. Oh, you giving them and you letting them. And from the outside looking in, it does look like that. But if that's what Izzy is doing, so what? What are you going to do? Nothing but keep running your mouth in the chat. I don't be giving a fuck. That's what I'm trying to tell you pretty much. If bands give Angry Man, and you know what Izzy has said several times. Yes, I give bro the benefit of the doubt. Yes, I'm totally cool with that too. So what? That's his partner. If my little brother was on the podcast and he popped up on the panel, I'm giving him the same treatment. You say Izzy seems to be a good guy. It's just he's polar opposite of AM. He's polar opposite of AM. See, the YouTube streets, they want drama. They want intense fighting. Real shit. Intense fighting. That's what they want to see. Intense drama, beef, yelling, tea, bullshit. And see, when Angry Man come to Izzy show, Izzy numbers skyrocket through the roof. And one thing I want to say to my boy Izzy Bands is I'm proud of you, nigga. The boy been having 100+ in the box. You know what I'm saying? That's lit to me. That's loud. Like, I like to see niggas that I'm rocking with get, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got the DJ Hamps, 500-600 in the box. You got Ilkon, he might have 4-5. Fatty will have 4-5 in the box. Angry Man will have, Angry Man will have more than 4 or 5. But from what I've seen, it's been like 500-600 right on the cool for Angry Man. And then you have, Izzy got his 100+. Like sometimes he'll have 2. But like for me, I think I'm like 50. You know what I'm saying? So for me, seeing niggas like that do his thing, I'm proud of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like when people seem like they make it sometime, they want to change. I hope Izzy stay the same. Like, meaning like the Izzy. Cause like that nigga Daryl Long came up there and said some shit like, he told Izzy, he say, I like the dark Izzy. I like when Izzy get dark. And I guess he had been on some panel the night before and actually got into it with somebody. And I was just like, damn, okay. But you know, I don't be watching that shit to know. But he was like, I like when you dark. You know what I'm saying? And that, I mean, it did come from Daryl Long. But at the end of the day, like, Daryl got sense too. That nigga, man, come on. That nigga got sense like a motherfucker. He's smart than a motherfucker too. But at the end of the day, like, you know, people are shamed for that shit. They're shame people for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. Oh shit. Yeah. They'll shame people for that shit. They'll shame Izzy for letting him talk about it. For letting him let Angry Man talk. Real shit. I see it. I seen it today. Then you got, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know John Galt, right? I've been on this panel one time with Izzy and Sharon, and I don't know. It's like he was trying to put us on the front street. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I already know Miss Bridget. Thank you. I mean, Miss Bridget, I've had, you know, before all the bullshit, like, I used to have 80, 90 people in that motherfucker all the time. And then with the JP interview we did like 212. I had like 112 people. He had 100, and then his side, I think then he kind of went up to like 130, and I had like 90. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to compare no numbers. Like, shit, I was grateful of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, I don't be on no hating shit. Like, yeah, I can say what I want to say, you know, give my commentary. I hope nobody's offended or take it like that, because, you know, it ain't nothing like that, because I don't know you niggas to be mad or have a beef or slander. Nah, I'm just giving you what I see. But, you know, when the nigga say he done with black women, that's crazy work. Matter of fact, when I had the Tasha K thing going the other day, I had 112 people watching. The Tasha K and Anton, when I had played it, like, before everybody got to it. Yeah, it was cool. Like, and that motivates me to even be a better content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, to like do my thing, like yeah, do my thing and everything. You know what I'm saying? But hearing the nigga who talks about black women all the time say, I'm done with black women, you gotta know. See, sometimes you gotta know. See, these niggas be pulling up shit that a nigga said from years ago type shit, be trying to check him on shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't Angry Man married to a black woman? On my trip. It don't even matter what he's married to. So what? If he's black, like everybody's saying in the chat, then he just don't want to deal with a black woman no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like, Drip, that's no, it ain't. It ain't fucked up. That's why you see a lot of these black niggas with white women, because guess what? They just don't want to deal with a black woman. Look at Eater Man. And that's my guy. Like, Eater Man, I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Eater Man, yeah, that's my guy. But Eater Man probably felt the same way. I don't want to deal with no black woman. I'm gonna go get me some softer. Shit, and he went got what he got. He went fell in love with who fell in love with him, and now he's happily married and be popping this shit too. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. Miss Bridget say somebody say she Latino. Okay. I mean, now if she is Latino, that gives me more reason to think that nigga Angry Man is not black. But, you know, that's just me just saying commentary, just my opinion. It can be dead ass wrong, but that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But okay. But let's see. Clearly he said he was done with him. He didn't marry one, because that's what I was finna say. That's why I like, is his woman black? Like, but you done with black woman. I don't know. Cause see, that's like, okay, so everybody knows Daryl Long's wife, Gently, right? And we love Gently. And shout out to her cause she pregnant. Congrats to my sister Gently. But y'all know when Gently come up here, I'm always saying, hell no, we ain't going today. And she be like, bro, I'm coming up here to fight. I'm like, God damn. And you know what I'm saying? You know that my sister, so, I ain't never gave her no slack on nothing. I just be talking shit and she know I'm talking shit. But I'd be like, how you say all this shit about black men and you ain't got a black man? You know what I'm saying? But when she speak on just random general black, I don't think she's looping everybody together. She's just speaking on a specific, diabolical stat of a black person. Like she always say the 4th grade reading level fucked up. I mean, find a lie. It is. But I would really expect from Gently to do some shit like, since she's raising black men to and this would be a live content idea for Gently if she watching or somebody tell her this. Give some advice, Gently, on how you raised yours, or do content on you raising your 2 new kids. And shout out to my nephew Agon. 2 new kids, and you're showing them, because Gently is she's a teacher, I think. I would do content on like showing my homeschooling ability to my kids. You know what I'm saying? To kind of give people hope on or show people how to work with their kids. See, this gonna sound crazy, but show people how to work with their kids doing homework. That sounds insane to say, but that's true. Bro, these folks don't even know how to do homework with their kids, bro. It's diabolical. It's diabolical. They don't even understand some of the homework. But she probably can do content on just, yeah, that'd be great content, Miss Bridget. Like she can do content on showing people how to understand these kids' homework. Like a adult tutor. I ain't bullshit. I ain't bullshit. I ain't bullshit. I think that would be excellent. You know what I'm saying? So, if it touched 1, it touched 2, it touched whatever. Like, just give people a sense of hope to see that it's not hard. And we know you already experienced, so it might look easy as hell to you. But to somebody else, it could be hard. You know what I'm saying? But, at least try to, put your time in but I'm just ranting. Hold on.
Thing, bro. If you've ever watched my show, right? I may take a position that a lot of people don't agree with, and I have my reasons for it, right? But it's my thought. It's my original thought. It's me being genuine, right? So what will happen is I have a bunch of people come into the chat room and start fucking with me about it.
Yeah, you're right, Miss Bridget.
I'm gonna start talking shit, and there's no telling what the fuck I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. But I probably did say that shit.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But the point is that you came to the defense of a white woman, and then
see, anger man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Stand on business. That nigga say, hell, I might have said it. Who gonna do something about it, bro? Nobody. Anger man, you just got a new form of respect from old Drip. A new level of it. Cause niggas would have got the fumbling, stumbling, and running. That boy said, shit, I probably did say it. And what did they do? Finna keep moving. Ain't nobody gonna check him. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. What's wrong? What's wrong? Ain't nobody gonna do shit about it. Oh shit, bro. Ain't nobody gonna do shit about it.
Threw your own woman under the bus. That's the optics behind it.
I didn't throw my own woman under the bus.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You said I'm done with black women. Like how is that thrown?
See, but you see how they just tried to play that nigga? You see how they just tried to play that boy? They said you just threw your woman under the bus. He like, I didn't throw my woman under the bus. This nigga comes back and says, well, you said you're done with black women. Bro, what the fuck does that have to do with me and my woman? Throwing her under the bus. What? And y'all saying his wife not even black. So that makes them look even more dumb. It makes them look even more dumb. Bruh.
Not throwing them under the bus.
I mean, he threw him into the river. He didn't throw him under the bus.
Okay.
Bro, that's not, wait.
It's a difference.
That's not throwing my wife under the bus, bro, because I said I'm done with black women, bro. If his wife is not black, you niggas feel real milky right now.
Sorry, brother Great Pill, you wanted to jump in there.
Oh shit, Great Pill, what's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, man? Yeah, you already know the issue I have.
Great Pill.
The reason why I came up is because I saw the show that LT did yesterday.
Gray pill? So they got a gray pill. What is the gray pill? What's the gray pill? I'm lost. I'm trying to see what the gray pill is. What's the gray pill? Oh shit.
Today. I think you did it yesterday with Anton, Leader or whatever.
That was earlier today.
Earlier today? Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw that show and I wanted to come up here to address what you had said about Fresh. The only reason why I felt bad for Fresh is because I feel like Fresh kind of gets drug along with Myron's antics and shit.
Oh yeah, you said you felt sorry for Fresh, and I'm like, yo, you're feeling sorry for a follower, and that's holding him unaccountable. As a grown ass man, he should know not to follow.
Supposed to be an alpha man.
Well, here's my thing. I can feel bad for any content creator that gets demonetized. That's just my position across.
Except for black women, right?
Damn! Wow. Except for black, what did you say, white women? Lord Jesus.
No, black women. Black women.
Black women. Shit. They gave bro a bunch of slack. And this is, I think somebody said that to me one time. They was like, yeah, they gave bro hell. They was trying to get his ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like the 7 cameos and shit. They were trying to get Anger Man up out of here.
I don't like nobody. I don't like to see nobody's money messed with. You feel what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I agree with all of the shit that Fresh and Fit does. You feel what I'm saying?
The problem that I have a problem with the red pill space and the manosphere space specifically because it's always sympathy, empathy for the man, and instead of being like, okay, you should be accountable for this, and it's all accountability and sternness for women, and it's none of that for the men. And I think that goes against the man building that y'all are trying to do. I think it creates very weak men, and these men are always reliant on. Sorry.
Well, that is an issue because one of the reasons why
I see
when it comes to the manosphere space, regardless of how long I've been in that space, I'm not the most liked guy in that space. And the reason why is because I do hold the men accountable for the
What up, Roro?
I do talk about what men should do and what
you said I got a problem with all y'all. Oh Lord Jesus.
You feel what I'm saying? Anybody that's ever watched me has seen me do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just 24/7.
What's up, sweetie?
No hate at all, but I don't watch your content like that to know it. All I know is that you were defending Pearl, and everybody that was defending.
Boy, they gave that nigga hell when they said he was defending Pearl, man. God damn, man. They gave this nigga Angry Man hell. I think somebody else was telling me how much they got. I think it might be Kojak was like, man, they gave bro hell, bro, over that Pearly shit, bro. That's good. How that little one doing, Roro? I bet she just a pretty little thing.
Pearl got They got thrown in the same bin of the coon bin. So I'm looking at y'all and I'm
Damn,
criticizing folks.
they put Angry Man and Pearl in the coon bin. That's diabolical. They put bro in the coon bin. Somebody need their ass whooped for saying that bullshit. Somebody need their ass whooped for that bullshit. What? She say healthy in 1 month today. Look at
They're
God.
in that same.
Look at God. Nah, that's for sure, Kojak. I already know, Gigi. She say 1 month today. That's what I'm talking about.
Been defending Pearl. I don't watch your content that much to know the actual content, but we also have allegations that were made on this very show about you purchasing subscribers. Now, I didn't want to go along with that while I was speaking to.
Bro, wait a minute. Is this an ambush? Is this an ambush on Angry Man? That's foul, bro. How you gonna ask that man about some fucking subs and shit being bought? Man, woo. That's diabolical, disrespectful, bro. That's diabolical and disrespectful, bro. You not finna motherfucking ask me no goddamn question like that in front of the world, nigga. In front of the world, nigga. Hell nah, boy. You got some boy. Hell nah. It's TTG trained to go. You gonna ask me in front of my mama, nigga? I gotta get that clip. You gonna ask me in front of my mama, nigga? Hell yeah. Kojak said I was on Supreme Demon time that day. You say Supreme Demon. You know Kojak the man. You know, so he on Supreme Demon. You better get the fuck out the way. What that boy said, if you don't want to die, get the fuck out. Oh, mama and them, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, mama and them. Let's see. Shout out to my boy Kojak.
One of the callers that said you purchased.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all support the show. $ drip on the beat. If y'all can spread a little love for the club. Shout out to y'all. Let's go.
Subscribers because I had no evidence. But now that we have you on the panel, what do you think of, or did you purchase any subscribers?
No, I did not.
Why would he?
Angry Man, you are one of the.
Bro, you so dumb. Like, bro, why would he even tell you yes or no? I wouldn't tell you nigga shit. And I wouldn't give a damn how you felt about it. I wouldn't even say nothing to them niggas, bro. Oh, mama and them. That's Supreme Runts, man. Supreme Runts got this. I don't understand, bro. Like, hold on, y'all. Put these damn drawers up. Okay, there we go. All right, we back, y'all. We back. Oh, man. Support the channel. Cash out, drip on the beat. Thank you, Miss Bridget. Let them know. $, drip on the beat. Let me check and make sure ain't nothing came in. Yeah, man. The monetization finna break through the roof, man. We just waiting on this AdSense shit. I don't know what that's about, but I've already met the goal for monetization, y'all. This AdSense shit is taking like forever. But it's cool. I'm patient. I know God got a plan, so I'm patient. So let's go.
The original city in the Black Manosphere, and in the Black Man, there's much talk of accountability and things of this nature. And your defense of Pearl, not just you, but Brother Obsidian, the way that he defended Pearl was outrageous. Actually outrageous, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And that defense at the time, it caused irreparable damage to the black man.
It
right?
did.
Because as I was mentioning before you hopped on, I was mentioning to the brothers that Red Pill is vast. It's not like a monolithic type of platform, right? You have many different areas of Red Pill. The reason why we know about Fresh and Fit because they're the most visible, right?
Yeah.
I only found out about Fresh and Fit because I was following Kevin Samuels and he went on Fresh and Fit, right? But I haven't followed him since. And the next time I watched him, it was O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Okay.
Who was talking about
What's up, Alpha Omega?
This massive soap opera now. Because O'Shea Duke Jackson is talking about Fresh and Fit versus Ab and Preach, and he initially sided with, if you can remember,
Alpha Omega, you said Pearl was never associated with these spaces. Well, clearly they seem to think different. Because she said, the man just said that when Obsidian caped for Pearl, it messed the whole Black Manosphere up. And Angerman said, right. You said they're making her into a god. Well, I mean, you know, everybody kind of make everybody into these crazy motherfuckers around here. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Alpha Omega. They make everybody up to a god these days. I mean, I'm just here so I don't get fired, G. That's how, bro. I'm here so I don't get fired, G.
He initially sided with who? Fresh and Fit. He initially sided with Fresh Fit over Ab and Preach. And it wasn't until he talked to Kevin Samuels about their antics, and he called them directly, that he switched to Ab and Preach. Again, it's a whole soap opera. But the point is, it shows you the wide range that people has. On one hand, you have
briefly, Kojak.
On the other hand, you have Kevin Samuels. On the other hand,
the Bridges said Pearl was the face of the Manosphere.
All of them, they're considered in that Red Pill space.
Wow,
but
that just screams so many. Miss Bridget, that just screams so many red flags that a woman is the head of the Manosphere, and you got strong-willed ass niggas up here like Angry Man, and you know, that's what they promote. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, you know, are alpha males type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how that really happened. Because what's up, Coach Roy? Because from my understanding, they didn't let women come to the panels like that. That's what I heard. They didn't let many women come to the panels like that. So I don't know. I don't know. Damn, I'm glad I said it. I gotta make Tyranny intro. Shit. Yeah, that shit diabolical, man. I'm over here. Hold on, let me see.
As the brother mentioned, the bucket list. You have always been considered one of the OGs in the Black Manosphere. That defense was absolutely abhorrent. It was abhorrent because now you have other brothers who are very professional in the Black Manosphere who have good reputations, and they're getting lumped into that too. Like the good Dr. Hassan T. Johnson.
Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, T. Hassan Johnson. Very good brother. Very knowledgeable. And you discredit an entire, beneficial movement for men from defending degenerates.
You know what the issue is? Like, what really annoys me about the space? What annoys me about the space is the only things that ever get highlighted are things like that. Nobody.
Well, this is YouTube.
Like nobody. Yeah, exactly.
That will get highlighted. Of course, it's YouTube.
Exactly, but
see what I'm saying? It's YouTube. It's gonna get highlighted. That's for damn sure.
Saying Pearl shouldn't be speaking for us. The only person that actually echoed that sentiment directly to her was Coach Greg Adams. Right? I didn't echo it directly to her because I didn't have access to her. But I did shows where I basically said she shouldn't be speaking for black men. Point blank. Period. But nobody brings that up. You feel what I'm saying? They just bring up the instance of me saying something about that comment about fucking roots and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, the next time you do one of your very creative shorts, bring that one.
I got a question. So when you did the reaction to Pearl and Nick, so do you think Pearl brings any value speaking forth and just any value period to black men?
Not No, because black men, the problem with us is we need to be speaking for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because the only person that can actually speak for black men and directly to black men's issues are going to be other black men. So I don't think that women, particularly white women, shouldn't be speaking for black men. You feel what I'm saying? So the only value that we would have in this space is black men speaking for black men's topics. But the problem is you have so many black men at odds with each other that ends up being the problem. So our voices don't get heard as well as they should get heard because it gets drowned out with the drama and the soap operas.
I agree.
So I have a question for the angry man. Are you for? I don't know the direction of your platform. Are you for the betterment of black families, or are you for the betterment of black men?
I'm for the betterment of black people as a whole, if it's possible. But I spend a lot of time, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I spend a lot of time talking about the dysfunction because I get sick of seeing it. You feel what I'm saying? I get tired of seeing it. But whenever I talk about it, it's always viewed as me just wanting to beat up on black people instead of me trying to point out where we need to change.
The thing is, when folks get on code, when certain issues come up or come arise and become popular trending issues and folks get on code, we're more likely to take certain folks seriously when they have criticisms for the culture or for the community. If you're gonna focus on the negative things and be like, this needs to improve, when times like Pearl getting racist on the community and saying disparaging things to black men, like, oh, we were comfortable being slaves and we love the slave masters. As somebody that speaks for men.
Wait, back up. Wait.
So Pearl was a disrespectful little booch. Okay. All right, Pearly.
Wait, say that again? The part, what she said, what? She said that black men were comfortable with what?
No, she was saying that black men loved and grew to love their slave masters as if they were like their father figures type shit. Black men.
You also said George Washington was viewed from his slaves like a father. I guess that's part of what the what the myth, I guess, is that not all slave owners were evil. Some were father figures like George Washington.
Oh, wow. That's crazy work, right? That's diabolical.
I don't remember.
I
think like if someone's a great and powerful man in history to the point like they're talking about him hundreds of years later, he didn't have any kids. But like,
did he own slaves?
What?
Did he own slaves? George Washington.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, not a real man to me. I'm just saying.
No, it's actually interesting. He had a different, like, he inherited his slaves, and it wasn't as simple as he could have just like let them go, because the debt that's incurred on them, like, you can't just release them. And so his slaves actually, like, he had a really good relationship with them, and they considered him like a dad.
Hell no. When the fuck did she say
George
that?
Washington was a father figure.
She said that, and as somebody that advocates for.
That's diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. The nerve of this wench is diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. The nerve of this wench is diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. Diabolical. Wow. I can't believe she said that.
Men, she was comfortable putting black men underneath comfortably as slaves underneath the white men. And that's what I'm saying. She's clearly outlined it herself as a racist. There's no debate at this point. I've done many breakdowns on my channel about this. So the problem is some of these breakdowns too long. You probably haven't seen some of the clips and some of the things she said, but it's egregious. That's what I'm saying. So moments like this, when things like this happen, when you get on code and you like, oh, Pearl, get the fuck out of here. We're not dealing with that. You're disrespecting the community. And then you have negative things to say about some of the things that persist in the community, criticisms that you have that you want to fix it. People are more inclined to be like, you know what? I'm going to listen to that. But when you are caping for Pearl, not knowing anything about her content, and not knowing to the extent of the racist remarks that were made, it makes you look funny in the light. And that's why you got thrown into the coon bin with Anton and the rest of those folks. And I barely know your content, but those type of moments stand out.
Damn, you and Anton went to the coon bin, huh? Shit. Well, y'all niggas cool, shit. I don't know. That's wild. That's wild, huh? Wow. This is interesting. I'm glad I pulled this video.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, I done been called a coon for numerous things, and I hear what you're saying. I didn't know she said that shit. If I'm being honest, I didn't know she said that wild shit.
Well, we can keep it on we can just keep it on the Nick Fuentes because Nathan Daly himself was like, he reviewed the whole thing, publicly spoke about it, and was like, hey, I don't find her, based on that Nick Fuentes interview, that she's a racist. I was like, huh? And then when I came on, because he's pretty much like, he's down for he's like, anybody want to debate him, he's down for, right? Mm-hmm. I challenged him on that. And I'm like, yo, I'm a nobody guy. It's been 3 months. This guy been literally ducking me. I got his personal contact, IG number. I'm like, yo, you treat me like the ex-girlfriend. What's good? I had to go the YouTube route, a whole community tab, professional letter. Like, yo, we agreed on debate on this topic that you agreed that she's not a racist. I say she is based on this interview that she did. What's up? Let's have this conversation. Crickets.
Which dude was that? What's his name?
The real Nathan Daly. And I'm saying that name proudly.
That's that police officer dude, right?
Yeah, that's a police officer.
That's the guy.
All right, yo, everybody hold your thoughts real quick. Let me read the super chat. So shout out to Moxie with the $5 super chat.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Is that Moxie Wiltz? I ain't seen her around. Crazy, y'all. Crazy, man. So much shit be going on these panels, man. People can forget what you say. You forget a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit you don't even be hearing, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Angry Man just said, I didn't even know she said that. Well, I'm going to loop you in it with it still, nigga. What? Why you got to loop me in that shit? Fuck that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying?
She says, Angry Man, Pearl saying slavery was embellished was deplorable. If you don't see that, you're in denial. Come on, bro. Stop That's
where the argument keeps going. And I keep saying over and over, I'm talking about the Roots comment. It's the same shit when I did this show. Everybody was in the chat room with the shit about, it's slavery. I'm talking about the Roots comment.
Brother Angry Man, with all due respect, that was a softball of the century. I did a video on Pearl way back last year, before any of this stuff.
You too?
Right? Yes. Before she was even popping.
What did they say about you, Peace, when you did it? What did they say about you?
She didn't say nothing about me, but what I said about her. Right? Because she was at that time, she was kind of like copying the Kevin Samuels, playbook, whatever, his talking points and everything like that. And
see, I heard that too. I heard she did copy Kevin Samuels' playbook. That's wild. 7 Cameos was the guy. Seemed like everybody wanted to be like Mike. Kevin Samuels. 7 Cameos. What I mean?
No black men, if it ain't black, they're just gonna kind of gravitate towards it. And that's exactly what happened. Right, but she says some crazy things, right? With some really outlandish racist things back then, and I blasted her for it, right? But now, because this thing, she invited Nick Fuentes. This is like a no-brainer. Any self-respecting black person can see that this is a no-brainer. So the only
Kojak say, "Oh yeah, she copied KS like a MF. Lord Jesus, she took all this shit, studied that nigga and regurgitated that shit." I think I'm gonna go take that nigga shit too. I'm gonna go watch a bunch of that shit and see what he got to say about that shit. Yeah, man. Call in so I can rate you. Oh, God. That's crazy. Yeah, you really a tool, but I'm gonna let you make it. But you really average that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You really average that bitch. Average? Yeah. And calm your goddamn voice down. Who the fuck you think you talking to? That's how you talk to him. What? See, you gonna learn today. You come up here with all this bullshit. You're probably a single mother. You probably got a 1-bedroom apartment. You probably make it 20,000 a year. Yeah. I mean, how much do you weigh? How tall are you? Yeah, you average at best. Yeah. And you out here saying what? You want a what? Did you know what you look? Wait a minute. You. Oh, really? You was in an abusive relationship? Really? Oh, did you call the police? So what the fuck are we talking about then? I'm telling you. That's what's going on. What the fuck are you talking about? Real shit. But then he gonna tell her, you really a 6. What? Yeah, nigga, you a 6. You got some money? Okay, donate to the channel. You a 6. I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy.
The only thing that this situation did was separate the house Negroes from the field Negroes. That's it.
So let me ask you this question, and this is an honest question.
Go ahead.
So if most of the people that actually consume her content on a regular basis see her constantly make these comments, why have so many people supported her platform?
What's up, Walter?
Look at the community. Your community reflects exactly who you are. Her community is a bunch of people who don't have relationships, who like the fact that she's giving them these poor ass prescriptions, and she wouldn't date any of them. Nobody would date her if it wasn't for the shit that she was saying. Let's keep it 1,000%. Y'all are lying if you say you are.
I mean, Angela has a hard point there. She does have a hard point. I mean, there's an who watch people such as yourself, Brother Angry Man, who watch people like Minister Jap, who watch people like Kevin Samuels. And Kevin Samuels, he was like in a league of his own.
Who was Minister Jap? Miss Bridget said, as if he was a 10. Nah. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't lying, Miss Bridget. I gotta,
My tail lady, motherfucker, T-Late. Be with, shouts out to T-Late. Don't call the Shaq Queen, my T-Late. And you the street solid, be with.
Cooking. Okay. Hold on. So, what's up, Walter? This is Jeb, is another heavy brother. Okay.
Obviously, but he was trying to keep the black family together. Mr. Jack, we know what he's about, right? But they try to repeat your talking points because they just genuinely cannot get women. They genuinely can't, right? So, and to express their anger.
So, were these talking points supposed to get them women? You got to make it make sense to me. Talking points was supposed to make these niggas get women?
Anger, like their anger as you do, right? What they do is they go on their social media platforms and just repeat what you say. That's women and just espouse anger. That's the consequence of the type of content that you guys release.
Well, here's the thing about my audience. My audience is a little bit different because a lot of the guys that come to my audience are actually married guys, actually guys in relationships. Because I do promote relationships, and a lot of the guys that have come into my chat room saying "fuck marriage, marriage is dead," all of that goofy shit, they end up getting booted out of my audience. Because I'm not a person that thinks that men should live some sort of monk lifestyle where they don't have a relationship with a woman. I don't agree with that.
And I respect that. However, when you were asking about the type of folks that watch just pearly things, you got to remember she left the States as well to go to the U.
Miss Bridget say they repelled women.
UK. Yeah. And of course, in the UK, the black folk there are not really culturally savvy to what's going on in the West because they're from the UK. They don't really understand, a lot of the finer tuned points about slavery and things of this nature because they're on the other side of the pond, right? So they can't understand. They're culturally different, right? And with just Pearly Things now, she says, even though she doesn't, I'm positive she does. She claims that she reads Thomas Sowell, right? That's the claim. We know very well she probably couldn't even read her name, okay? But she don't read no Thomas Sowell. It's no way, okay? No way. But what she does do is that she will gather the most recent Thomas Sowell clips, because I think you're about my age or maybe a little bit older, Angry Man. Right? So we know Thomas Sowell from way back in the day, way back in the late 80s and early 90s and or whatnot. And he was never popular for talking about slavery.
No.
He was always popular for talking about welfare, getting education, and how racism is not really...
Boy, this shit is insane, but...
the reason why black folk are behind, right? That's what, and many of us...
And he gets painted, and you got to agree with this, brother, he gets painted with the coon label as well.
He is coonish. Make no mistake.
Not coonish.
Make no mistake about it. He is coonish. But at the same time, it's from intelligence to listen to the people that you disagree with. That's the intelligent thing to do. You have to listen to people you disagree with, because they might be disagreeing with you for a legitimate point. So he has some legitimate points. None of his points that are legitimate are related to slavery. Not a single one. Not one of his peers agrees with him and has come out in support of him. Not a single historian, black historian, anything, lawmaker, not one, has said, yes, Thomas Sowell is speaking the truth. So what she has done is she's listened to some Thomas Sowell video and tried to repeat what Thomas Sowell is saying, trying to sound articulate. You get it? Right? And now you have these alleged other folks in the black ministry, such as Anton Daly, whoever, from the... they're taking this ideological stance, this right-wing ideological stance, right? And they've taken the conservative sisterhood talking points, right? And brought them forth to black folk like it's the truth. Oh, slavery was embellished. Oh, don't you know that the white people were enslaved?
They took the white conservative women talking points. That's wow. And bring them to the black people. I'll be damned. That's wild, bro.
To all this stuff that has nothing to do with the devilish European transatlantic slave trade. Nothing at all. And they try to mesh that and mash that up into one thing. And here comes just Pearly Things trying to repeat these talking points. And again, she just sounds ridiculous because she's very good as a recorder, but not a responder.
Okay, well, the first thing I would say is I don't think that Thomas Sowell is the coon that everybody makes him out to be. I think a lot of the things he say get misinterpreted.
For the one in the chat, y'all think that boy a coon, man.
As, oh, he's against his own people. When really, at the end of the day, I feel like he comes from a age where he saw black people more focused on education, more focused on family, more focused on those things. And what he sees now in comparison to what it was before is deplorable. And it's kind of hard to see that because, as you just said, me and you were probably in that same age bracket. You're a Gen Xer, right?
Yeah, 1975.
Okay, so I was born 78. We can remember when we were children seeing a very different black community. Would you agree to that?
Absolutely.
So the problem is if you've seen the black community in its heyday and then you see it degenerate into what it is, it's kind of hard not to have an opinion about that. And when you give that opinion in this day and age, you're immediately going to be labeled something negative for giving that opinion.
Well, labeling is really a weak way of trying to make an argument. We have to look at the facts as they are, right? When you're looking at Thomas Sowell, what is his specialty?
It's economics.
It's economics. Mm-hmm. So how all of a sudden did he become a historian?
Well, that's the issue. Like, my thing is with Thomas Sowell, there's a lot of things that I agree with him on, but as I had a debate with Obsidian about this, the one issue I have with Thomas Sowell is when he starts getting into philosophy and things like that, because that's not really his wheelhouse, in my opinion.
Right, but the reason why he's doing that is because he's a Harvard graduate. Okay, he is a part of the what's that group?
I know what you're talking about. I think it starts with an H Institute. I can't remember the name.
Hoover
Institute.
He's a member of the Hoover Institute. So you're talking about one of the smartest men, very intelligent.
Yeah.
He is doing that because his school of thought is the Booker T. Washington School of Thought. And Booker T. Washington basically promoted at his time what we call cooning and selling out, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But at his time, it was an important method of survival for Black folk, for them to do that. You understand? Yeah. At that time, but now, why are we still doing that Booker T. Washington stuff? Unless you're conceding that white folks are now and forever the power that should be in power. The only way you would do it. And that is why he gets pushed as a historian when he is not. He is not a historian. And he's not respected as a historian. He's respected for his economics. And when he's talking about the economics behind welfare and how it destroyed the Black family, that is spot on, 100%. And that's why, like I mentioned before, it's from intelligence to listen to those you disagree with.
So I take it you don't agree with some of the statements he made in Black Rednecks and White Liberals.
Absolutely not. No way. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I don't agree with that. No. It doesn't even make any sense, right? So, but at any rate, Brother LV and Sister Angela and Brother Mike and Brother Graypill and Brother Angry, I got to work at 7 a.m.
Oh, shit. So you're signing off.
I'm signing off. It's a pleasure, as usual.
When I get a chance, brother, I would love to chop it up with you about that particular book at some other time. I don't want to take over the stream with that conversation, but...
Yeah, absolutely. It's no problem. My channel's The Features. Visit me at any time. It's a small rinky-dink channel, but yeah, visit me anytime, brother.
Yeah, shout out to The Features. If any of the mods can share his channel link in the chat, that will be very helpful. Shout out to The Features. Always bringing good information to the panel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good night, my friends.
Appreciate your features.
Paper gold. You see, Black folks are chumps. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it, you'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you we're using rocks for currencies, chump.
Oh man, that was hard. That was hard. That was hard. I mean, these cashews. No, fire. Man, look. That was hard. Let me see what else I got in my goddamn Let's see what else I got. Let me see. What's this one right here? Let me see. I think I want to get one. I don't remember, y'all. What's up, chat? What's going on, man? We just open therapy today. Let's see. See, nope, no one do. Let me see. Let's see what we can throw in there real quick. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I was on mute the whole damn time. Triple. Hey, Booker T. Wash. Miss Bridget said I love cashews too. Nah, them hoes fire. I ain't gonna. Them hoes fire. I ain't gonna. Oh, yeah, them hoes good to the bitch. Man. Damn, I done forgot what I was pulling up, man. Let's see. Let me see. Man, what I want to play for y'all, man. You know what? I know what I can do. Let me see. I know what I can do. Damn. Man, they gonna fuck with me on this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me throw one in. What's let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Let me see. I didn't even know they had this one.
Man, what is good? It's your boy, Ron with the Sauce Man here with another freaking video. I got the biggest on the internet. The biggest. Okay. Let's do it. Let me get my first lady.
Look at her. Looking like she ain't got no neck. That's crazy, bro. Bro, she just like, oh no, that shit be looking weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like she's slow. Well, you know, I mean, I say that. That's not cool. Back to my cashews.
What's your name?
I'm Sherelle. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How old are you?
Hey, Sherelle.
What you do for a living?
I'm a nail tech and I'm a behavior therapist.
Look at
you can manage my behavior? You know, I've been going off lately. You think you can manage my behavior? You think you can calm me down? Left. Green.
To the right.
Boy. That thing there, boy, that's a quank.
Right?
Yeah, to the right. Not to the left, to the left.
To the left?
Yeah, can't manage my behavior.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let me get my next lady. When you say manage your behavior, what that mean? Like
calm me down.
Calm you down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, how you doing? I'm sick.
I go right here.
Up there?
Yeah, to the tape.
That's Jordan. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's your name?
Chanel. Where you from?
Memphis.
Okay, type shit.
Yeah. Got a little Shaka Khan going on
How you
right
gonna
there.
say where she
Got a
from?
little Shaka Khan going on right there.
What you mean?
Her.
All right, what's he say?
I said you got a little Shaka Khan going on.
What you mean?
Her.
Oh, it's supposed to be wet, but it dried out because I've been here for 5 hours.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
I'm the kid.
Rilla.
I don't got no kids.
You like girl?
Do I like girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Turn around. You got a hole in your dress. You got to put the left. Yeah, that way.
Let me get my next lady. What's good? Yeah, me and Scarface?
You and Scar. Man, I already made $58.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn. You don't like Capricorns?
I'm gonna take you to the right, but I'm gonna need some ID before the next round. We gotta go there, let's go to the right.
That's real, but that shit crazy work too. Hold on. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I think I might have one, y'all. I think I might have one. Okay, let me see. Hold on. We're gonna bring back a classic real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, man. That's not what it is, though. Hold on. Damn. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, where did it be? Hold on, I might got the wrong thing up here. Okay, let me see. This shit crap, man. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Today is January 31st, 2026. It is the day I was born back in, what is he on? Right, you know what I mean? And this is
So, but they didn't like what I had to say neither. But the only reason why they
What you
told me
mean?
to ask them was because they kept muting me. And they was basically double teaming me. So I couldn't really, I couldn't really, you know, every time I say something, then when they respond, they give me 10 minutes response. Like if I say something, then they respond like 10 minutes at a time. So I'm losing all of my points.
now. Here's the issue with this misrepresentation, right? He called multiple times. So the first time he called, Cynthia was not there. The second time he called, Cynthia was there. But the third time he called, I was there. See what I'm saying? So it's really, he making it sound like it was just one call. You know what I'm saying? When he actually called multiple times and was saying bullshit on all of them.
And they was double teaming me. I managed to get some out to touch their button.
What did you say to touch their button?
We needed to sacrifice black women.
Oh, that's funny, huh?
See, he said he just said something to touch their buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be saying it be for the entertainment. He ain't really mean that shit, but you know that shit be crazy.
And see, that's what you told them. That's what you told the greatest sin in Nyla Says, right? You told them to, of all people, that black women should be sacrificed. Now, keep in mind, fam, a lot of this conversation that they were having centered around people like him. You know what I'm saying? And so I do think the way it's represented now is in a way in which, oh yeah, they was just on here saying fuck shit. But in reality, nah, fam, niggas have been saying shit like he was saying for years. Sacrifice black women this, black women that. So he came into a space that was already set up to deal with niggas like him. That shit wasn't necessarily hurtful. It was more so like, bro, shut your corny ass up. like who is this goofy right here, bro? What is he on? Right, you know what I mean? And this is how I was introduced to him, as the person who said he wants to sacrifice black women.
And they was double teaming me. I managed to get some out to touch their button.
What did you say to touch their button?
We needed to sacrifice black women. I didn't really mean. I didn't really, because you know why? I didn't really mean that.
And see, he's not thinking about his wife and his daughter in this moment, in which I think he should be. Anton should not be sitting there laughing like that's an okay statement. You know what I'm saying? This is the message that's being pushed silently through these platforms when you don't push back against that shit. When you make it seem like that was okay and legitimate. So, yeah, that was problematic, fam, just even at the time for him to have said. But keep in mind, these two both have daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all doing? How would sacrificing black women be okay, acceptable, funny? Like, why would we normalize that conversation? You know what I'm saying? Again, these are the issues that were created in the space that people didn't want to talk about.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You know why I was so upset?
Why?
Because they talking about deleting black boys, and I've been hearing this, and they was going at it. I said, you know what? I think black men need to delete sacrifice black women. Also, another thing I said that they didn't like. I said,
is this on the internet somewhere where I can see this?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on Knowledge Says page.
I don't know who that is. Y'all gonna have to.
Man,
I don't even think I want to know, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, you didn't. You did yourself a favor by not wanting to know.
What's up, E?
Because, like I say, this never crossed my desk. You know what I'm saying? And it is refreshing to hear him not say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Although, you know, I haven't been through the entirety of the video. I'm just saying, you know, not every woman is on here that you can just attack freely like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say whatever about any old woman on here. Everybody ain't the same.
One thing I like about their energy is too even.
It's too what?
It's too even. Now you might can get Brittany Renners and stuff and change, but I don't think you be able to change them that crowd.
I don't know what that crowd is. The only thing I know is what people tell me. You know what I'm saying? I've never watched a video. This will literally be the very first time that I actually watched a video in which I've listened to her speak for more than 30 seconds.
Man, Anton, man, that crowd is something else. They the one started the divestment group from black men.
No, they didn't. That's a lie.
Damn,
yeah, we definitely something else over here, but we didn't start no divestment group. Now, in a moment in which I thought I could use that conversation to benefit my points, I used it, but we ain't start shit. You know what I'm saying? But I certainly used divestment to make my point about niggas getting on here saying the type of shit he was saying. You know what I'm saying? But again, I would even say, even today, that probably wasn't the best decision because the message didn't come off the way I wanted it to. It came off like I, as a married man with a black wife, somehow wants people to divest as if I care. And that wasn't my point. I tried to deal with that from a greater thought process, which wasn't that great. Like, I thought I could usher in something different, and I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that didn't work. But no, nobody over here started a divestment anything. That shit was already in motion, and motherfucker was trying to redefine it and reshape it and put the little remix on it. And nah, fam, that shit didn't work.
So why do y'all even want to talk to them then?
I haven't been over there. Well, I stopped in like every blue moon to see if they still on the same type of stuff. Man, still, I was like, damn, y'all hate black men this much. Why y'all still talking about them? Y'all been talking about black men for years.
I fly her in if she want to catch a flight.
This nigga here, boy. I'll fly her in if she want to catch a flight.
That nigga said I'll fly her in if she want to catch a flight. Right, this where I stopped it at. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew right here, you know what I'm saying, this is where the commentary truly begins. You know what I'm saying? So I went on and stopped it right here, like, yeah, we in the building, fam. The birthday show. Look, fam. Wasn't nobody catching no flights in 2021 to come holler at you niggas, fam. It was up like a little different way in which there was no need to discuss anything with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I know it sounds good, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's where people got confused from Facebook to right here, games. And this is why, because you're YouTube. Hold on, Black Beauty, because you know, birthday stream, ironically. So yeah, we in the building. Be quiet, SW 380. I don't talk about that stuff no more. Although I do think that it's the best idea for women who do content about how unhappy they are. If you just be a nun, you don't have to worry. Let's see what these niggas talking about.
Students.
But it take a long time to get the goal.
No, it doesn't. There's plenty of people that I can name right off the top of my. I know a guy that actually is here in Michigan that actually started a school, and he did it in less than a year, and he ain't had a whole lot of money either.
Everybody.
He ain't had the support that Umar Johnson got, and he absolutely got.
Umar. Everybody's circumstances is a little bit different. Like a lot of people.
My question is, what has he actually done that makes you feel like he's for the black community? He hasn't married a black woman. He is a baby daddy, right? He.
Wait a minute, he a baby daddy. Wait, that's what we doing, fam? Whoa, niggas be wildin', fam. Y'all niggas different. You know what I'm saying? I know women use that as a point against men sometimes, but y'all niggas ain't supposed to be saying that type shit. It's about he a baby daddy. That's some cornball shit, bro. Y'all niggas crazy. What you mean you sent it to the wrong name? You don't get no excuse like that long as you been here. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, Nunu, yours came first. I got yours like before I even started the stream. I just forgot. My bad. My fault. Yeah, it's about that I sent it to the wrong name. She been here since 2018, like since Nyla's original panels type shit. Like, if you sent it to the wrong name, I'm gonna assume you sent it to the wrong name on purpose. Like, you've been around way too long to even make such an implication. But I hear you though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got it. Drip in the building. Good looking, Drip. Where you at, bro? I don't even be like, what name? What name do you have, bro? Like, I don't, like, you know, YouTube don't have niggas' names no more. It's got this at thing, so I don't know.
Man, that's crazy. I'm reviewing that boy called me out, shouted me out. Shout out to Taz, man.
I don't know y'all at names unless it's like your actual name. Sharon here too. Shout out to Sharon SBG in the building, fam. If y'all ain't supporting Sharon, I'll be over there on the channels a lot. We got a decent show over there talking about daily issues and shit. Make sure y'all fuck with Sharon. And Cornyn in the building. Good looking Cornyn for sure. I do appreciate the Cash App. Black Beauty says you have a different Cash App. I sent it to the one I always send it to. Let me see. Hold on, Black Beauty. Because you don't get the benefit of a mistake either. You've been around way too long to be making mistakes and oops and shit like that. Let me see what we got here. Thank you, Ajani. I certainly see it. You are appreciated. Your continued support is also appreciated. Black Beauty, yes, I do. Listen, listen, like, man, can I get to the other phone? I mean, I do got, like, when my name come up, don't y'all see two different Cash Apps? Like, they're both mine because somebody tried to play me years ago, so I had to make a second one because somebody was trying to steal my first one. So, damn, I'm over here on the other phone. I got it, Black Beauty. Again, like, you've been here too long to imply that somehow you would send it to the wrong place. You did not. I got it. It's right here. You and Kimberly Johnson and JMM55. All of you. I got all y'all right here. Uh-oh, hold on. All right. Now, if you don't mind, I would just like to get back to the stream, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a second here.
Which basically is making chicks for the streets. He's collected a lot of money from the people, but he hasn't actually.
Okay, yeah, and let's get back to the point, man, because y'all gonna get me lost. I mean, forgot what we talking about. So they started about Cynthia. Now they moved on to Umar. So we picking up right here where they're getting that Umar Johnson.
He done anything for anybody. What has he actually done that substantiate? I'm more for the black community. I'm not even a blackity black because I actually take care of a black daughter. I got a black wife. I hold down my community. I've invested in people's businesses. I pour into people. What has he done?
Right. Same old things. Now, I do think when it comes to Umar, if you compare yourself to Umar, probably most likely you're going to win in that comparison, just because it's Umar. So the bad thing with Anton is he says these things over and over and over in every conversation. It's gotten kind of redundant, but it certainly works with Umar. I mean, Umar is going to be an easy target every time.
What up, Living Humbly?
Well, a lot of mindsets of his education and a lot of stuff that he talks about as far as like the
and he debating JP of all people. Like, I mean, this is gonna be a super easy dub.
Like when we talk about Ritalin and a lot of insights with his mindset, a lot of insights, he woken a lot of people up as far as like.
He did not marry 2 black women. That was a front. That was a publicity stunt. He actually did not. So.
Okay, Umar Johnson is not waking people up. Again, this is the bad part of having a debate, discussion, conversation with Jay Prince. Umar Johnson ain't woke nobody up since 2016, fam. Like, I'm of the belief that Umar was on to something when he first started. He was doing a hype. He ain't woke nobody up in years, fam.
What did he do? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
because you love him, and so I'm trying to figure out what he did. I can run down my resume. I actually employ a lot of black people. I put money in their pocket, all of that.
All that.
He woken a lot of people up with his mindset as far as like when we talk about Ritalin and a lot of stuff like when we talk about
Ritalin.
black agitation and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's the Ritalin. Okay.
Now that was that's for me. That was Umar Johnson's hype. That was his best content. That's when he was really supposed to blow up and do what it was that he was claiming he was going to do. So even Anton downplaying that is like it puts my mindset back to. But fam, you want somebody to respect what you're saying about your daughter? That's crazy.
That's what you got. That's what you feel like he's done for the black community. Look at Jay.
What up?
You don't have to cover your mouth. If you mute yourself, we can still.
Look, I told y'all before I started, I had to go at 4:30, so I'm finna get up out of here, man, and I'll be back like 7:30 probably. I gotta see you at 7:30. Yeah, man, I gotta make a run every Tuesday and Thursday, man. 4:30, man. Yeah, so we'll be back, man. We'll finish this up, man. Hope everybody have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Shout out to everybody supporting the show, coming through. We'll be back at 7. Probably before that. Real cool before that. Bet. And you do.
Gang. You little thing. Hey, be saying. You little thing. Hey, we ain't playing man. Hey, you little David. Hey, you little David. Hey, you little David. You little, ooh. Damn, no, Cole, you get in here. Oh, you better not do it.